We're still in January, yet it seems we're welcoming one shock after another this year. As of recently, the gaming world is still reeling from Microsoft's shocking purchase of Activision Blizzard. What does this mean for the gaming industry, and why are there a lot of mixed but mostly unpleasant reactions to this news? Keep on watching to find out more in today's video. Microsoft shocks gaming industry with sudden acquisition of Activision Blizzard. There's no doubt that Microsoft's recent purchase of Activision Blizzard for almost $69 billion will go down in history as one of the most shocking and unexpected events in the gaming industry has ever seen. Activision Blizzard, the company behind several wildly popular games such as World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and Call of Duty, hit headline news, which will not only serve as Microsoft's bankable assets shortly, but also greatly strengthen their portfolio of game franchises for their Xbox consoles. So far, this deal is the biggest gaming news of 2022, which left various gamers and streamers airing their thoughts and reactions online as soon as it was announced. Video game journalist and author Laura Kate Dale took to Twitter to air some of her questions and what it means for the people who are involved with the deal. So, that Microsoft purchase of Activision Blizzard King, huh? My main response: what do the striking ABK workers think? What steps will Microsoft implement to see the change at the company? Will Kotick face consequences? Will this change monetization/working practices? Aside from being a well-known presence in the gaming industry, Dale is also an activist, so her questions do raise a lot of concerns, especially to the thousands of employees working under Activision Blizzard. ABK Workers Alliance, who represent the Activision Blizzard King workers protesting against an alleged company culture of harassment and discrimination, also shared to Twitter that they thought about the news and continue to stand firm in what they believe in. We remain committed to fighting for workplace improvements and the rights of our employees, regardless of who is financially in control of the company, they wrote on their official Twitter account. Among many things, the organization has continued to demand the removal of Bobby Kotick as the company's CEO since November, and the strike for Raven QA still hasn't received any response from leadership about their request to negotiate. Rami Ismail, the co-founder of Dutch independent video game developer Vlambeer, also echoed a similar concern, expressing in a tweet that the news of Microsoft's purchase may overshadow the ABK employees' progress brought about their protest from the company's culture of discrimination and harassment. Ismail wrote on his Twitter how terrified he is upon hearing that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, that gave Kotick, as well as his cronies, a lot of money. On the other hand, Canadian video game journalist and TV presenter Jeff Cayley also emphasized that indie developers and publishers are responsible for a lot of innovation in the gaming industry. With Microsoft's recent deal, what will happen to other major publishers and platforms? Spawn on Me host Khalif Adams, on one side, praised the Xbox Games leadership team for its gender diversity, where he tweeted a photo of leadership organizational chart with their photos and wrote in the caption, "This is a huge move for Xbox. Besides getting all the gaming goodies, sharing the new org chart and having it a majority of women at the highest levels is an important signaling that the team is walking their walk." As much as there are a lot of mixed reactions for Microsoft's latest acquisition, this deal does have its perks, especially for gamers, although there are some who've also called out that there are a lot of cons to this. Either way, we'll list down some of the pros of Microsoft's purchase. Xbox Game Pass becomes a better deal for players. Starting today's list of pros, obviously, is better benefits for gamers who use Xbox Game Pass. Frankly speaking, users now have more access to the ever-growing variety of games available on the platform. When Microsoft acquired Bethesda, it added a suite of the developer's games to Game Pass, which they also intend to incorporate with Activision Blizzard's portfolio. Do you know what that means? It means Overwatch, Call of Duty, Diablo, and many others will soon be available on Game Pass sometime in 2023. So yes, Game Pass pretty much almost has everything within their stocks, which is a pretty sweet deal for any gamer. Games are affordable and more accessible to many. Next on the list is another factor that's a plus for the consumers: affordable access to more games. Not every one of us has the means to purchase $50 to $70 games easily, and in all honesty, it's too steep for a price of just one game these days, especially for some of us who are not as blessed as the US or Europe. That being said, Xbox Game Pass's offer of roughly $10 $10 a month is a steal price considering how the platform has an array of games to choose from, both old and new, which is pretty neat, and you don't even have to own an Xbox console to play some of the best games exclusive on Xbox. Microsoft Games executive Phil Spencer also announced that they plan to continue how Activision Blizzard games are enjoyed on different platforms. Not to look too far into it, but there's a chance that the $10 game access could see an increase soon, just like what Netflix did, but it sure beats spending that $70 just for one game. And since we're talking about broadening aspects, expanding Game Pass seems to make the likes of World of Warcraft and Overwatch more available to anyone to play on any given console as long as they have stable internet access. Heck, you could even play it on your phone thanks to cloud-powered game streaming piping, addressing the internal issues within the company. Before Microsoft's timely purchase of Activision Blizzard, the latter has come under a lot of scrutiny from several controversies that have been going on for years now, ranging from toxic work environments to sexual harassment, which is prevalent among female employees. Activision Blizzard was the subject of a major investigation into the company's long history of reported abuse and discrimination. What's quite disturbing about this is that Bobby Kotick, Activision Blizzard's CEO since 1991, has been well aware of the company's issues. Some even reports shared that multiple sexual assaults occurred under Kotick's administration, which led to him being subpoenaed by the Securities and Exchanges Commission in September of 2021. Now, under Microsoft's management, we'll be seeing a lot of changes under the leadership of Phil Spencer, who announced the great news. In a statement that announced their purchase, Spencer made it clear that until the whole transaction is finished, both companies will continue to operate independently. Once it's complete, Activision Blizzard will then report under him as Microsoft Gaming's CEO. In addition to that, Spencer also shared an image of the new organizational chart of the new Microsoft Gaming division, and thankfully, Kotick's name is nowhere to be seen. So cheers to a better workplace for the employees of the Microsoft Gaming division, which we hope will produce more new and exciting games from happier employees. Tech upgrade is now faster now more than ever. Before everything else, let's not forget the fact that Microsoft was a tech company before it branched out and extended its reach towards the gaming industry. In line with this, we may see developers get a hold of the state-of-the-art technology thanks to the Redmond giant, and maybe even better. It's a well-established fact that Microsoft is the second largest cloud platform that supports almost every device from simple gadgets to household appliances, and of course computers. Cons: the slow decay of creativity and independence in the gaming industry. That's not all. We may even get to see improved graphics, performances, and even AIs with Microsoft's machine learning and more stable servers brought about by Microsoft Cloud. But as promising as these benefits are, not everybody gets a boost from the recent deal. Microsoft's recent purchase raises concerns about its hold over the market, which is already being closely monitored by regulators. Aside from that, many have also claimed that the Redmond giant's latest acquisition is also a move on how it's trying to destroy the aspect of the video game industry that thrives on creativity and independence. Brandon Sheffield, director of independent studio Necrosoft, told Time that independent titles may struggle more in appealing to the companies. Necrosoft has been around for a decade now, but still hasn't reached mainstream popularity. The Necrosoft director further expressed his growing worry over the direction of the gaming industry is heading towards if they continue to follow the current trend. Sheffield had stated that if this keeps up, every game developer out there will most likely follow just what the big companies did and will lose their own individuality. I don't want us all working for the same three companies and making the same kinds of games, or different shades or flavors of the same games, Sheffield told Time. And that pretty much wraps up today's video about the gaming industry reacted to Microsoft's shocking purchase of Activision Blizzard. Do you think this event will benefit more people in the gaming industry? Let us know in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on before you go, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.